In this video, we'll walk through the Qamaq interface so you know where everything is and can move around quickly from day one. The first section you'll see is your dashboard, your starting point. At the top, you're greeted with the name and avatar of your AI assistant, and just below it, the Ask Anything field, the fastest way to start talking to it. Type your message, and once you send it, the conversation opens in Ask Assistant. In a moment, we'll put it to use. On the right, you'll find the Run a Process button to execute a process whenever you need it. Below that is Quick Start, with 5 ways to get started. Create a task, to create a task for your agent to help you complete. Add a document, to upload a document to your knowledge base. Action, which is an automated step the AI performs for you. Workflow, which chains multiple steps together into a flow. And Solution, a complete business solution you build with AI. Action and workflow are still on the way. All your navigation is on the left, in the main menu. Let's walk through it from top to bottom. We'll start with your assistant. Click on Ask Assistant. This opens the full conversation with your agent, along with your history and previous chats. It's your day-to-day co-pilot. Here you can ask about your information, request summaries, or assign tasks. Let's try a real question. We'll type, "What can I do in Qamaq?" and send it. It returns a clear, structured summary of what we can do on the platform. That's the idea. The more specific your question, the better it can help you. Let's move on. Click on Knowledge, your knowledge base, which powers your agent's memory. On the left, you have a Tree View folder explorer, and in the center, the list of your documents. The Add Knowledge button lets you add content, and when you open it, you'll see 4 options. Create document, to write a document directly. Upload files, to upload your own files. External data source, to connect an external data source. And Cloud Drive, to link your cloud folders. Everything you add here is what your assistant will use to help you. Just below, you'll find the Marketplace, a curated catalog of AI-powered solutions, ready to install in minutes. The idea is that you don't have to start from scratch. Industry best practices, workflows from leading consultants, and automations from others, like you are just one click away. You choose a solution, connect it to your data, and it works. No consultants, no months-long implementation. This feature is still on the way. For now, they're onboarding the first launch partners. Now, the heart of your day-to-day, the Workspace. When we click on it, unlike other menu options, the first thing that opens is its own summary page. This page gives you an overview of what requires your attention. Under Needs Attention, you have items you can resolve in a single click, such as approvals, overdue tickets, and failed processes. Under My Work Today, you'll find what needs to be done today. Under Running Processes, you'll see your AI processes currently in execution. Further down, there are 2 sections coming soon: Recent Business Activity and Agent Recommendations. And that's the summary page. The actual work happens in the submenus that appear below. Boards is where your work progresses through columns, in the form of tickets. Projects is where you group and track the progress of a project with multiple tasks. Business Records contains the details of your business, your clients, your orders, and whatever your organization manages. Chat is your team's messaging platform, organized into channels and direct messages. Services is where you manage customer support, including service levels and response times. Monitoring allows you to view your running processes and the current status of each one. Collaboration is where you build teams of people to work together. You can access each one whenever you need it. Next, let's move on to configurations. Just like in Workspace, it first opens with a summary page showing the health of your configuration. At the top, under Needs Attention, you'll find the urgent items, usage spikes, budgets at their limit, and connector errors. Below that, you'll see health cards that indicate what requires action. And at the bottom, you'll find the recent changes. This way, if something needs attention, you can jump straight to it without opening each submenu to look for it. To configure it properly, you'll find 4 submenus, each containing its own set of cards. Under AI and System, you'll find everything related to your agents and their costs. Agent Profiles is where you define how each agent behaves, which AI model it uses, and its response style. API keys is where you store the credentials for your AI providers. LLM budgets is where you set a spending limit on AI usage per department or team. MassI Memory Inspector is where you review what the AI remembers about your organization. And Usage Analytics is where you monitor how much AI you consume and what it costs you. In organization design, you build your organizational chart. In employees, you manage your employee records, including their position, department, access role, and employment data. In departments, you build the structure of your departments, each one with its designated manager. And in positions, you define the roles, specifying their department, who they report to, and the required skills. In solution design, you build the engine of your business. Automations allow a process to trigger automatically when something happens, such as an email arriving or a new record being created. Business entities is where you define the structure of your data, such as the fields a customer or an order should contain. Business logic is where you set up your business rules, such as how a discount is calculated or when something should be approved. MCP tools let you connect external tools and systems to your processes. Solutions is the builder where you create a complete solution with the help of AI. Processes is where you design your business workflows using a visual editor. And process categories lets you group your processes by type so you can find them quickly. And in miscellaneous, you have credit wallet, where you track your credit balance, and logs, the audit trail of your account, including user actions, AI interactions, and system events. The last option in the menu is Administration, where you control your account. Here's an important clarification to avoid confusion. Your account is the umbrella that sits above everything. Your organizations live within it. And even if you switch from one to another, your account remains the same. That's why administration manages account-level matters, not the day-to-day of your organization. That belongs in Workspace or configurations. As before, a summary opens where needs attention gathers urgent items, such as invitations about to expire, organizations without an owner, or those close to their plan limit. For true administration, you'll find 4 submenus here. First, Account contains the core data of your account: its name, type, owner, and main organization. Next, Organizations is the list of your companies, where you create and manage them. Permissions defines the access roles, determining who can view and do what. Finally, Users is where you invite and manage the people who have access to your account. Let's move up for a moment. In the top right bar, you'll find your quick access shortcuts. The bell icon shows your notifications and highlights anything that requires your attention. The calendar icon displays your events, and the organization selector lets you switch between the organizations you belong to. Finally, your avatar, also in the top right, opens your personal menu. My Profile is where you edit your personal information, including your photo and password. My Badges shows the achievements you earn by using the platform. They also earn you credits as you go. My Reviews is where you'll see the reviews you leave on the marketplace. It arrives together with it. Invite a Friend allows you to invite someone to Qamaq. And Become a Partner lets you apply to the Marketplace Partner Program, where you can publish and sell your own solutions. Further down, in Settings, everything is grouped together in one place, organized from the most personal to the most general. In User, you'll find your preferences: language, time zone, formats, and notifications. My Assistant contains the profile of your AI agent, who they are, their personality, and their performance. Organization holds the configuration of your company. In Billing, you'll find your plan, your payment methods, and your billing history. In Referrals, you'll find your referral program. And in Account, you'll find your account details. At the end of the menu, you'll find Help and Docs, the help center with documentation and guides for using Qamaq, which you can search or explore by topic. Use Switch Account to move between your Qamaq accounts, and Log Out to sign out. With this, you now know your way around the entire Qamaq interface. Where to find your assistant, your knowledge, your work, your settings, and your account administration. Now that you know how to navigate, you can enter each section and start working with confidence.